Capricorn, listen closely because the stars are whispering something extraordinary. September 23rd is not just another date on the calendar. It's a turning point, a cosmic gateway, a destiny portal opening right in front of you. Imagine standing at the edge of a mountain path you've been climbing for years. You've felt the weight of responsibility on your shoulders. You've put in the work, and at times, it's felt like the climb would never end. But now, the fog is clearing, the path ahead is lit up, and for the first time, you can see the peak shimmering with possibilities. That's what this date means for you, Capricorn. And stay with me, because in this video, we're going to clear everything up about what this destiny portal really is, why it matters, and how you can make the most of it. This isn't an ordinary shift. It's a rare alignment that could change the trajectory of your future in ways you've been waiting for, sometimes even praying for. Before we dive deep, if you find this video informative, make sure to subscribe my Futures Copy channel and hit the like button so you never miss more astrology content that helps you decode the secrets of the stars. Now, why September 23rd? What makes it so powerful? This is the day of the autumn equinox, a rare cosmic event when day and night are perfectly balanced in harmony. Think about that for a moment. Light and darkness, two forces that are always chasing each other, suddenly pause and meet in perfect equality. And here's a fact that anchors the importance of this moment. The equinox is one of only 2 days in the entire year when this balance occurs. It's not random. It's cosmic precision, and it carries deep symbolic meaning. The symbolism is as powerful as it is rare, because it only happens twice a year. September 23rd represents harmony, renewal, and the closing of one cycle while opening the next. Spiritually, it shows us that nothing is ever wasted, and every effort eventually finds its reward. For Capricorn, this balance strikes at the heart of your story. Your years of discipline, patience, and hard work have been building toward this very moment. The equinox doesn't just balance nature, it balances your destiny, promising that the weight of your sacrifices will finally tip toward abundance. Nature itself serves as the greatest teacher of rhythm and flow. September 23rd reminds humanity that balance is essential, not optional. Too much light can blind and too much darkness can overwhelm, but when they meet in perfect harmony, life thrives. Capricorn, your soul has always understood this truth, which is why you've been so committed to structure and resilience. Just as Earth finds its equilibrium on this day, so too does your journey align. The cosmic forces acknowledge your persistence, assuring you that justice and reward are finally catching up to your path. Every turning point carries a message, and this one is clear. September 23rd unlocks the portal where effort meets divine timing. The universe has been silently observing your patience, your discipline, and your courage in the face of obstacles, and now it declares, the time has come. For Capricorn, this is not just about balance. It's about destiny unfolding. This equinox is your breakthrough moment, the point at which waiting transforms into receiving, and the seeds you've sown burst into a harvest that changes everything. Astrologically, the setup is breathtaking. On September 23rd, the sun moves into Libra, the sign of balance, justice, and partnership. For Capricorn, this brings clarity in relationships, both personal and professional, but that's only the beginning. Saturn, your ruling planet, is retrograde during this time. While retrogrades often get a bad reputation, this one is a blessing. Saturn retrograde is reviewing the lessons you've learned, the hard work you've put in, and the karma you've paid. It's almost like the universe running a checklist before it approves your next big breakthrough. Add Pluto in Capricorn into the mix, and you get transformation at its deepest level. This is karmic energy, old doors closing, new portals opening. What makes this alignment even more powerful is September 23rd, when Libra's energy combines with Saturn's retrograde influence. Saturn, your ruling planet, has a reputation for being tough, but in truth, it is the wise teacher who tests your strength and rewards your discipline. During retrograde, Saturn reviews the lessons you've been learning over the past months and years. Think of it as a cosmic audit, not to punish, but to make sure you've truly understood the foundations you've been building. This is the universe's way of checking your readiness, ensuring that the structures you've worked so hard for are strong enough to hold the blessings that are about to arrive. Even more significant, September 23rd carries the presence of Pluto in Capricorn. And Pluto doesn't play small. Pluto is the planet of transformation, endings, and rebirth. It digs deep, pulling up old roots and clearing away what no longer serves you. For you, Capricorn, this is like a spiritual excavation. It's not always comfortable, but it is absolutely necessary. You may feel old habits, relationships, or even thought patterns falling away. These are not losses. They are doorways being cleared so that new portals can open. Pluto doesn't just bring change. It brings profound transformation, the kind that reshapes your destiny at its core. When Saturn retrograde meets Pluto in your sign on September 23rd, it's as though two mighty forces are joining hands to guide you. Saturn makes sure you've done your work, while Pluto ensures that what no longer belongs is swept away. Together, they form a rare and potent energy that opens what can truly be called a destiny portal. This is karmic alignment in action. Everything you've endured, every sacrifice, every moment of patience now becomes the foundation for something greater. It's not just about luck, it's about divine timing finally matching your dedication. And let's not overlook how September 23rd weaves Libra's balancing influence into this mix. The Sun in Libra invites peace, fairness, and harmony into areas where you may have felt tension or imbalance. If there have been conflicts in relationships, this equinox energy offers the chance for healing and reconciliation. If there has been uncertainty in your career partnerships, clarity will arrive. It's as though the universe is aligning the scales, making sure that justice is done in your favor. For Capricorn, this means that your destiny portal is not just about success. It's about creating balance and stability in all areas of your life, ensuring the foundation you're stepping into is both strong and fair. Think of it this way. You've been carrying the weight of bricks for years, one by one, stacking them carefully into the foundation of your future. Every challenge, every long night of hard work, every sacrifice has been like another brick added to your wall of destiny. For a long time, it may have felt exhausting, like you were building endlessly with no clear picture of what it would all become. But then comes the magic. On September 23rd, the blueprint of your destiny finally unfolds before your eyes. Suddenly, all those bricks, all that effort, start to make sense. You'll realize you weren't just building randomly. You were constructing something meaningful, something lasting. This is the moment when the puzzle pieces click together, and you finally see the grand design the universe has been guiding you toward all along. And even on September 23rd, it's not just about seeing the blueprint, it's about stepping into it. The cosmic energy acts like a spotlight, illuminating the work you've done and revealing the purpose behind it. Imagine walking into a building you've constructed brick by brick, only to realize it's not just a house, it's a castle. That's the kind of revelation this date holds for you, Capricorn. The discipline you've shown, the patience you've endured, the sacrifices you've made, all of it will finally come together in a way that makes you proud. This is not the time to downplay your hard work. This is the time to embrace the fact that you've been preparing for this portal all along. Now, Capricorn, because I know you appreciate a touch of humor in the middle of all this seriousness, let's lighten the mood for a moment. Sometimes I wonder if you've got a secret side hustle building pyramids in your free time, because no other sign works as relentlessly as you do. It's as if hard work is in your DNA. You don't just climb mountains, you practically build them. But here's the thing. On September 23rd, the universe says it's time for your effort to be recognized. That destiny portal doesn't just open for anyone. It opens for those who have earned it, and you, Capricorn, have definitely earned it. And here's the best part. The humor hides a deep truth. On September 23rd, your so-called pyramid building pays off in ways that feel monumental. The universe is essentially giving you the green light. The roadblocks you've faced will begin to fade. Opportunities will open up, and the work that once felt heavy will now feel purposeful. You'll laugh at the times you thought it was all for nothing, because now you'll see that nothing was wasted. Every single effort, no matter how small, was preparing you for this breakthrough moment. The portal opening is not just about luck. It's about destiny aligning with the sweat, sacrifice, and determination you've poured into your journey. So what does this portal actually bring? The first and most noticeable area of change will be in your career and wealth. For years, Capricorn, you've been known as the hard worker, the mountain climber of the zodiac who never takes shortcuts. You've carried the weight, shown up consistently, and put in effort even when no one was watching. That kind of persistence rarely goes unrewarded forever, and on this cosmic stage, the universe finally shines a spotlight on you. This is where recognition begins to pour in, and not in tiny drops. It could arrive like a wave that shifts everything you thought was possible. On September 23rd, breakthroughs in the professional realm are highlighted with almost magnetic force. Think of this as the moment when invisible doors swing open. For some of you, it could come as a long-awaited promotion, the type you've been working toward patiently, watching others get ahead while you kept your focus steady. For others, it might be a business idea that you once tucked away in the back of your mind, suddenly gaining traction and taking on a life of its own. And let's not forget partnerships, alliances that expand your reach, collaborations that bring fresh opportunities, or investors who finally see the value of what you've been building. These aren't random gifts. They are the direct results of years of labor, now being amplified by cosmic timing. And here's the shift you'll feel most strongly. The energy of this portal takes away the sense of struggle that's often been attached to your work. Normally, Capricorn, you're no stranger to pushing a boulder uphill. You know what it means to grind, to struggle, to hustle when no one else believes. But on September 23rd, something changes. It will no longer feel like you're battling against resistance. Instead, it's as if the wind turns direction and begins to push you forward. The momentum shifts in your favor. Imagine climbing that mountain with the wind at your back, each step suddenly lighter, each move more effective. That's the blessing this energy carries. And the beauty is that these professional and financial rewards don't just show up as material gains. They carry with them a deeper sense of validation. On September 23rd, you'll feel the universe acknowledging your persistence, almost as though destiny itself is saying, "I saw your efforts, and now it's time to cash in." This could mean money flowing more easily, clients appearing with less effort, or bosses recognizing your worth in ways they hadn't before. It could mean stability where there was once uncertainty. Whatever form it takes, the wealth and success that arrive during this time will feel aligned with who you are. Not forced, not borrowed, but earned through authenticity. But this isn't just about money, Capricorn. This portal also carries a powerful influence on love and relationships, and this part may surprise you even more than the career breakthroughs. When the sun enters Libra, The energy of connection, balance, and fairness takes center stage. This means that if you've been stuck in relationships, whether romantic, family, or even friendships, that feel one-sided or draining, the imbalances will no longer be easy to ignore. On September 23rd, the cosmic mirror shines brightly, revealing what's truly in harmony and what's not. It's a time of clarity, and with clarity comes transformation. For many Capricorns, this could mean that karmic connections, those rare bonds that feel like destiny, step directly into your path. You may meet someone new who feels instantly familiar, someone whose energy aligns with your long-term journey in ways you didn't even realize you needed. For others, the changes may happen within existing relationships. If you're already partnered, this energy could bring a deeper sense of balance, commitment, and mutual respect. The love may feel lighter, more supportive, and more abundant, almost as if the universe is reminding you that you don't have to carry everything on your shoulders alone. And it's not just romantic love, either. On September 23rd, this portal can strengthen your bonds with friends, mentors, and even professional allies who truly value you for who you are. You may notice certain connections fading away because they no longer match your frequency, while new ones rise up that bring joy, collaboration, and trust. Think of it as a cleansing, removing what doesn't serve your heart while opening the door for relationships that nurture your soul. This shift is the universe's way of saying you deserve partnerships that lift you higher, not ones that hold you back. Spiritually, this is also a time of deep awakening, Capricorn. You may notice your inner world becoming just as active as your outer one. Your intuition, something you might normally second-guess, will start to sharpen in a way that feels almost supernatural. The dreams you have at night may turn more vivid, filled with symbols and messages that point toward your next steps. And during the day, your inner compass, that quiet whisper you often push aside in favor of logic and practicality, will suddenly feel louder, stronger, and undeniable. On September 23rd, it won't just be a faint nudge. It will feel like a clear voice guiding you, pointing the way forward with confidence. And here's the beautiful part. This isn't happening randomly. It's because this portal isn't just about outer achievements like money, career, or recognition. At its core, this shift is about your soul aligning with its greater destiny. You're being asked to pause, listen, and trust that the guidance you feel within is just as real as the opportunities that appear around you. For a sign like Capricorn, who often depends on hard evidence and concrete plans, this might feel unusual at first. But once you lean into it, you'll see how powerful it is. On September 23rd, this spiritual awakening is like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, the things that used to confuse you begin to make sense. The doubts that weighed you down dissolve, and what remains is a sense of peace and clarity that reminds you you're exactly where you're meant to be. This is the universe's way of showing you that destiny is not just about external success. It's also about the inner alignment that makes everything flow with ease. Let me share a quote that sums up the energy beautifully. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. These words by Helen Keller are a reminder that while you've been staring at the struggles, the delays, the doors that wouldn't budge, another portal has been quietly preparing itself for you. And on September 23rd, that door swings wide open. So how can you prepare for this shift? The first step is intention. Don't wait until the last moment. Begin now. Write down exactly what you want to manifest, whether it's financial freedom, career success, love, or peace of mind. Be clear, Capricorn, because the universe responds to precision. Second, stay alert. Opportunities may not arrive with flashing neon signs. They could come as a quiet conversation, a chance meeting, or a simple idea that sparks in your mind. Don't dismiss anything too quickly. Remember, the universe doesn't always package its gifts in neat little boxes. Third, practice gratitude every single day leading up to September 23rd. Gratitude is like a magnet. The more you thank the universe for what you already have, the more abundance flows toward you. And finally, Capricorn, be ready to say yes. I know your nature. You love planning, calculating, making sure everything is certain before you move. But this portal requires courage. If something feels aligned, if it excites your spirit, don't overthink it. Step forward with confidence. To bring this all together, imagine this. September 23rd arrives, and the universe places a golden doorway right in front of you. It isn't just an abstract image. It feels real, almost tangible, like a threshold shimmering with possibility. On the other side of that door lies everything you've been working toward. Clarity in your choices, wealth flowing more easily into your life, love that feels balanced and fulfilling, and a sense of spiritual alignment that reassures you you're on the right path. But here's the truth. You are the one who has to make the decision. This portal won't pull you in against your will. It won't shove you toward change or hand you everything without effort. Instead, it invites you. It stands there, glowing, waiting, almost daring you to step through. And that's where your Capricorn strength comes in. You've always had discipline, patience, and persistence. Now you're being asked to pair those qualities with courage, trust, and openness. Because walking through that doorway isn't about abandoning who you are. It's about stepping into a fuller, richer version of yourself. On September 23rd, this moment has the potential to become a turning point in your story. The kind you look back on years later and say, that was the day everything shifted. It's not exaggeration. It's the reality of how powerful this alignment truly is. The universe has prepared the stage, the doorway is open, and the light is shining through. All that's left is for you to take that bold step forward. If you do, Capricorn, this could very well be the moment that defines not just your year, but your entire decade ahead. Capricorn, you've waited a long time for this. You've carried heavy burdens, you've played the long game, and you've done the work. Now, the universe is offering you balance, opportunity, and transformation. On September 23rd, the Destiny Portal opens before you, shining with possibilities that could reshape your future. The question is, are you ready to walk through it? And if this message resonates with you, if you feel the power of this moment, then share your thoughts. Comment below and express how you see this destiny shift unfolding in your own life.